Hey and hi, Leanne. I'm Leanne. I'm on a weight loss journey. I have set up a channel because I don't feel like I can air these views anywhere else, and it's part of, I think, the process that I need to go to remember why I am on this journey of trying to lose weight and correct certain aspects of my life. Part of this is that I'm going to obviously talk about things that have happened in my life that have been affected by my weight and me issues that come up and stuff. And it's a little bit it's mainly for self-reflection, really. Today, these past few weeks, I've been a bit wobbly on my plan. So it's not that I'm not doing it, it's just I've got into like a habit of I'll have a cheat day and then making it up. And although I am losing weight, I have had a week where I've put on 1.5 pounds, and it's quite unnecessary really, and I kind of regret them things. So I'm wanting to have a reflect on different situations that have happened in my life that I don't really want to happen again. So today I have sat and thought about it, and one of the things that bugs me and that have happened to me and that have affected me and myself. Sorry, I've got dogs on my own in the house. Stop it. And Martha, I just thought I would come on here and talk about situations that have happened that maybe other people have been through, or maybe they haven't, and maybe it'll make them realise that some situations that they've been through that's made them feel rubbish about the weight aren't actually that bad. So one thing that sticks in my mind of me being overweight was once I was in Meadowhall with my daughter and she was playing at a play area, and I was there with my current partner at the time, and we were minding our own business and just obviously letting my little girl play. A woman came up to me and were really nice, really, I'm going to say complimentary. And she commented on our relationship and said how lovely it were to see us two together. It were a bit peculiar when she came up, and I didn't really know what her point of the coming over and saying that to us were until the conversation progressed. And I mean, this was only like a 5-10 minute conversation. It wasn't long. She said it was lovely to see me and my partner together. And the factor of that was that he was with me, and that it was nice to see that a guy would be with a woman that was overweight. I think she called me a bigger, curvier girl, or whatever she described me as. It was absolutely mortifying. Now, I'm not an easily embarrassed person. It's not something that I am put up with all my life. But this woman coming over and saying how nice it was to see that basically a fat person could be in a relationship, and she didn't actually carry on talking to me. She weren't talking to me. She was talking to my partner at the time and saying oh, well done you for being with her because she's overweight. I didn't actually, in hindsight at the time, now on reflection, I wish I'd had the confidence and wouldn't have been in such shock that I'd turned around and basically told her where to get off. And told her how rude and derogatory and out of order that were. But at the time, I was a lot younger. I was massively embarrassed. I don't think we'd really even been in a relationship that long. And it was absolutely, it destroyed my soul. It were a moment where, if the ground could have opened up and swallowed me, I would have quite easily, jumped into it and just disappeared. She must have said 4 or 5 times, oh, well done you for being with her, and it's lovely to see. It was said in a way that it was almost a compliment, but the reality is it were really a backhanded compliment, because in a roundabout way she was saying that, I felt she was saying that basically, because I'm fat, he shouldn't have wanted to be with me. And I weren't even as fat as what I am now. It was awful. It was an awful situation, and it made me feel like utter crap. Put into perspective as well, the guy that was there, I'm not with him now, but the guy that I was with wasn't exactly thin, or he wasn't muscular, he weren't athletic. He was overweight himself a little bit, but not that much. And I just find it really weird that she would be like that towards me, as the I should what are you doing? I should be like grateful that he had chosen to be with me and that he was stood with me in mid all, and it was just absolutely awful. It annoyed, like in hindsight now, with age, experience, and feeling a bit like more confident and less like I want people's acceptance, I suppose. Like, where would you get off saying that to somebody, especially a young girl? Why would you want to embarrass somebody that is stood there with the partner? Why would you view somebody as overweight as not being like eligible for a relationship? Why would you? I don't know why you would do that. Like, I didn't know this person. I've never run into him again. Do you know if somebody's just doing their own thing, why would you walk up to them and interfere in their life? We weren't hurting anybody. We're not offensive. Do you know, like, I just find it wrong. And it's like, you would never ever walk up to anybody like, I don't know, people feel like it's okay to comment on people's weight, do you know, like when they're overweight, but they would never comment on a lot of other aspects of people together. Like, they wouldn't. And it's almost like it's okay to do that. Now, I don't know whether other people suffer this in different areas, you know, like based on age or race or, I don't know, sexuality or anything like that. I don't know, because obviously you only speak from personal experience. I'm sure that they do. But really, was that necessary to make me feel like crap and pass that comment? You know, like such a backhanded comment like that. It weren't a compliment. It were really rude and unfair. For me as a person, it was horrible. It was like a really horrible situation. It stuck with me many, many years, and I'm talking, this was probably over 10 years ago that this happened to me. But I'm now trying to hold on to, reflect, and think about all the things that being overweight has impacted me on and made me feel like certain things. And this is an experience that I feel like I don't want to forget it, because these are the driving forces as to why I want to lose weight and why I want to change, really. And I suppose with that, I suppose it's other people. I'm really tired of other people's judgment on me and the way that they don't know me as a person. They don't care about any of my other achievements or my attributes as an individual or anything. And they would see me with a partner, and I'm sick of people thinking that, I don't know, that my partners are with me and they may be a good people because they're with me despite the fact I'm fat. Like, maybe I'm just a really nice person, and maybe I've got other attributes, you know, that are worth overlooking the fact that I'm overweight. And other people have got other physical things that aren't, like, society is just so crap in it. And I don't know, it's really horrible to do something like that, and it's just a really shitey situation. And it's one of the driving factors that motivates me, that situation to never happen again, and for me to lose weight and finally properly lose weight. I've always been overweight, even as a little kid, and that was just one situation that it just weren't nice. It was horrible.